Hello traders, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing an E-mini trading room recap for the 15th of November, Friday, and today was another fun day in the markets. It was very choppy, as you can see. We gapped up a little bit and basically just chopped the entire day and then had a pretty nice movement into the 12 o'clock time frame. And that's typical for options expiration. Just very choppy and ugly, and it is what it is. Today we did have two trades and ended up pulling 3 points out of the markets. So not too bad on the day. We kind of watched this movement here. Right over here we did get short, and we did take some quick profit on it, and it did roll back over and chop around a little bit more. Once the market did move up here, we did get short, and we were able to take some profit on that on the way down, and ended up closing the day with 3 points, which is not too bad. Usually I try to take the least amount of trades, and definitely try to make them as successful as possible. This trade definitely did try our patience a little bit, but overall it did turn lower. And interestingly enough, the rest of the day it came down here. It found support and just took off. The and ended the day pretty positive, actually. So I've thought that was interesting. I usually just talk about what happened between inside the trading room, but I thought it was pretty interesting that it did go a little higher, and this was the low here. We did talk about that when we closed the trading room, that was a possibility, and that is exactly what happened. So it was definitely very interesting to see. And I do that a lot, like the Sunday night market analysis. I do that every night for the trading room members. I try to have a little bit of a bias, not enough to where it impairs my judgment, which is what usually happens with a lot of new traders. They'll have a bias and just let it impair their judgment. Like if you think the market's going lower but it's going higher in the short term, is it smart to short, or do you just want to get in long and trade it higher in the short term? And a lot of traders, and even professional traders, it's hard to separate having a bias to having a will to drive the market to meet your bias. So you have to be right, and that's definitely a big difference. And I could talk about that for days. It's a very important topic, and it's something that I'm definitely different than other people. I try to come in with a little bit of a bias, but if the bias is wrong, it's wrong. Whereas some people, they do let that bias control them, and they have to will the market. And once you get in that mindset, it's you might as well just stop trading, because bad things do happen from there. But anyway, this is what happened today. We took 3 points out, and usually that's how I like to do things. Trade a little bit and try to make as much as you can in a choppy environment like this. You're not really going to be able to make that much, and a lot of times stuff like this just chops people out, churns accounts, makes money for brokerage houses, basically. And it's definitely not a day that you want to make 10 or 12 trades, because it's probably not going to be very conducive to your overall health of your P&L. But anyway, hopefully what I said makes a little bit of sense. Hopefully you got something out of it. You can always leave comments below the video. You can also email me directly if you would rather do that. support@businesswithtrading.com is my email. With that, thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here in the markets next week. Thank you.